Hello guys, welcome to Dubai Fast Info. My name is Stanley and I'm here today to give you some more tips about the whole job process in Dubai. First of all, I want to say a lot of people are actually facing a challenge, or maybe they are they know the platforms, they have all the tools that they require to find a job, but they are actually doing it wrongly. Like finding the job, the process of actually finding the job, they are doing it wrongly. So I made this video specifically to give you an idea of what you should do. First of all, I'll want to give you maybe my own experience uh, with regards to where I've worked in before and how I see things being done in those places. First of all, let me give you an idea of what maybe uh, what HR do most of the time, or most offices do in the morning, because I've had the opportunity to work as an HR assistant. I have worked as an IT manager in Dubai, and within the time I was the IT manager, I had the opportunity of actually assisting the human resource for a short while, maybe for like I think about 8 months. I assisted in as the HR assistant while I was still the IT manager in the company. So I have some ideas, and from what I saw from my HR, whenever she gets up, like she gets to the office, like the first thing she does in the morning is to actually go through her email to pick out maybe to pick out the names of people, like to actually sort out CVs of people who have actually applied for jobs. So most of the times, most HR within the first 4 hours of the day, they spend so much time um, they spend so much time on emails, either maybe going through the emails, sending emails, and probably getting out, selecting the CVs that they need to actually screen, and then maybe present it to the manager and all that stuff. So most of the work of the HR, as far as as far as applicants are concerned, is being done within the early hours of the day. So most of the times when companies actually post out jobs, like they post jobs, what usually happen is there are so many tens of thousands of people who are actually seeking that job. So maybe that position is just for, they just need one candidate and they have over maybe 5,000 applicants. So if you post a job now, let me say about, you post a job this morning, and by the following day you can get about 5,000 candidates for that same job. So this is what actually happens. So you see, the job of the human resource is not actually easy if she has to go through 5,000 applicants. So most of the time they will never go through those 5,000. They will just scan through, just skim through that and pick what they want. The CVs that maybe actually appear within the first 100, they might be able to go through those. So that is where my advice now comes in, to see how can you come among the first, either the first 100 or the first 50 on the email of the HR, so that at least your CV should be one of the CVs that the human resource will actually see that morning and probably get it out. First thing you need to do, you need to actually ensure that your CV, for you to actually ensure that your CV comes out maybe among the first 100, you need to make sure that you apply early in the morning. Let's say, for example, if you find a job this morning, if you find a job maybe last night, for example, you should apply very early this morning. If the job was posted maybe if it was posted, let's say yesterday, make sure that you apply for the job this morning, early in the morning, so that when the HR comes in the morning, they'll be able to see your CV falling in as one of the most recent. So they will go through those ones first. They can't go through everything. So they will just try to go through maybe the first maybe 100. Your own will be there. So most of the people who actually come, whom I've actually advise, I always tell them, make sure within the first 4 hours of the day is the time you spend in front of your computer to apply for jobs. So do that. If you can get up every day by 6 o'clock and make sure that you apply between 6 until about 9 o'clock, there is a probability that your CV might be among the first 100 or first 50, even the first 10. There's a probability. And if you do that, of course, if the HR gets to the office, they will be able to see your CV as one of the top people, and they will be able to go through it. Yeah, they will just trash the other ones below and focus on maybe the first 100, and you might be fortunate to come among those those first 10 or first 100. So try as much as possible. Get up every day in the morning and do that. First of all, you need to understand that if you are in search of a job, or if you are not working in UAE or anywhere you are, the process of finding a job, it should be your job. Yes, you should take the whole process of finding a job to be actually your job. That means get up every morning, just like you would do if you're going to job. Even if you need to maybe fresh up and sit down on your computer and start the process of finding a job. You can go for a break, just like you will normally do if you are if you're working. You can take a break, so you can say, oh, the first, I'm doing 8 hours job searching daily. Oh, the first 4 hours of the day I'm into serious search. Then I'll take maybe a 1 hour, 2 hour break, then come back and probably go out to find a job within the next maybe 4 hours. So you have to cultivate this kind of mindset when you're trying to find a job. It is so needful. We are fortunate that we are in a country where you can find a job online. It's easy to find a job online rather than going out due to the hot climate and all that stuff. So you can invest most of your time to search online. Then you use maybe, let's say, about 40% of your time to see how you can go outside maybe to find a job personally. So as I was saying, the first thing you need to do, you get up early and start posting jobs online. I have made another video of some of the platforms which you can actually use to find a job. So you get up early daily, if possible 7 o'clock. Get up 7 o'clock daily and start posting, at least for the next 4 hours. Search for jobs, and searching the jobs, you need to update your CV. So the next thing you need to do, or let me say in reverse, you set your goals on how many jobs you want to apply. That is your first thing you need to do. You set your goals, then you start posting, and you try to search companies' contact on your website and job adverts, and call them or write them through their email. So there are some platforms which I've listed where you have the possibility or the ability of actually seeing the contact numbers of those companies and call them directly. And you might be also fortunate to find maybe their email addresses, which you can send. You can write to them, send your email to them, and get them respond. So you'll find it in my other video. So you search these companies online, you find their contact numbers, and find maybe their email address and write to them. And maybe in another video I'm going to show you how to write to a company to call their attention. Okay, so that is I think maybe the third thing which I just stated. So the next thing you need to do, you need to learn the skills of selling yourself and consider yourself to be a business. Okay, so it is very, very important for you to know how to sell yourself, because this is what you're going to do even when you're called for an interview. You need to know how to talk about you. Sell yourself, consider yourself as a business. Imagine you went to the market to sell something and you need to talk well about the thing. So that's how you need to consider yourself as a business now. Yes, so learn how to sell yourself, maybe to whichever company that calls you. So ensure also that you update your CV for every job that you're applying for. Yeah, it is so relevant. So most people just make several CV for different kind of jobs and just posting without considering the kind of company that they are sending to, and without considering the responsibilities of his or her role in that company. Most companies post the job descriptions, so your CV needs to go in alignment to the job descriptions of that company. So you need to look at that, see the job descriptions, and make your CV to be molded towards those job descriptions. Then you stand the chance of actually being called when when the HR sees your CV. Okay, so I earlier said that you have to apply about 4 hours a day on here, so I've already dealt with that. And if you do this, all this which I'm telling you, there's high probability that you are going to earn a job or you have a job within the first 1 month. Don't pay commission, as I earlier said, don't pay commission. Focus and put in your time, you'll be able to get it. So, I just want to say that what I've just shared with you, it's really, 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 really relevant. So try your best. If you need maybe more advice, you can contact me. You can write some messages in the you can send maybe questions or make some comments in the comment section, and I'll be able to reply you. I'm going to give you more updates or more information that maybe you might require based on your question. So do much to leave your comments, so that maybe if there's something that I have not really explained well, I can add some more light to that. So thank you guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and please share the video. Like, share, so that more people can benefit from the tips that I'm sharing. And a lot of people might not be caught in the web of agents who are just basically doing what you should have done. So you pay them huge money for something that you can do, and it's all based on probability. Yeah, there is no guarantee. Yeah, because so many people are trapped in this thing. You get a job, and there is no guarantee that you will keep that job, or the job will even provide you a visa. And you find yourself going through the same circles, and you finally get to a point where your resources are not able to manage maybe your expenses, and you start getting into problems with maybe overstay and all whatsoever. Then you eventually turn out to be Kaliwale. So guys, thank you once again for actually spending the time to watch the video. Thank you. Bye. See you.